Sometimes you might feel like, oh, I feel everything. I'm so sensitive. Yes, you need to be, because you can feel when others are in pain. It's not just you. You can also feel when others are in pain, and you need that. You need that sensitivity to it. So you can learn and see who needs your help and how to help them. This is a gift that was given to you so that you can help people. Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dan. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you are a regular viewer of this channel, you'll know that I have not uploaded in a second. I am so sorry that I have been away. I am backlogged with downloads for you. And look, if I don't make it to doing these readings, it's because these messages weren't supposed to come out to you. That, or I need to energetically prepare for something, and that is what happened this time. I needed to energetically prepare for something because the last weekend I actually got engaged. So that is a big thing that happened in my life that did delay me from being here with you, but I am ecstatic. My life feels incredible and I am so ready to be here with you. Like I said, we do have a bit of a backlog of downloads, some big messages coming through, so hopefully I will get through all of them today. Before I jump into it, I do want to remind you we are so close to the closing date of the free reading giveaway. I am actually giving away 2 free readings, so your chances of winning the giveaway have doubled. The only thing that you need to do to enter the giveaway is to subscribe to this channel and comment good down below. So the entries will close on the 14th, 15th. I know that like I'm a day ahead of everyone, so I'm gonna give like a day. I'm gonna say it in the next 2 videos, which will come out in tonight, the day after. After those videos are out, that is when it's gonna stop. So you'll have a little bit more of a chance to enter to win the free reading. Just in time for the new year. We can do a bit of a new year reading if that's what you want to do, if you want to kind of find out the vibe of 2024. Let's get into it. So this download begins with: lay down your guns. Your time for fighting is over. There is nothing left for you in this battle. It is time to cut your losses and move on. People in your life may not ever change, but what you can control is how you move from here. I'm getting this really kind of, there's a little bit of a stagnant energy that's kind of floating around you, a little bit of thinking of other people from your past, what they think of you, what they would think about your movements. And just in that process, I feel like you're also maybe having some meta feelings, as in feelings about your feelings, about like you're looking at your feelings and being like, oh, I feel terrible that I'm still thinking about this person, or I'm still feeling like I shouldn't be feeling this way anymore. Like, and it's not, I don't think that it's that you are hung up on any person or group of people. It may just be that your mind is stuck in a pattern of always considering people. Could be a family situation as well. But if you've been in a pattern of for years and years and years always having to consider a certain person or a certain group of people, like, don't bully yourself and don't give yourself a hard time if things are going on and your mind is still going to that place. That's a practice thought. But outside, through all of last night, through right now, there is crazy thunder and rain going on right now. And like, it's so loud. Huge change is coming. There is a detox happening. Things are being washed away from you. And what happens during those times is dark. It's dark, it's rainy, it's not pretty. When things get washed, all the muck comes up. But it is a detoxifying process, and that is what is going on for you right now. There are so many pathways open to you, each leading to success, if you get off this road and move on. So there is a path that you kind of wished, or maybe not wished, but always thought that you would go down, in terms of maybe you thought you were going to live this exact, more cards want to get pulled, this exact dream, this exact level of success, and it was going to be, this is how you're going to do it. And It might even be a situation where you thought that there are certain people in your life that were always going to come with you. That might not be the case. And acknowledging that and letting that go is going to open you up to a path that's going to lead you to a greater level of success than you could have ever imagined. 5 of Wands, the Hanged One, the Ace of Pentacles. We have this heaviness of you having a lot of internal kind of battles going on, but also it could be for some of you just like some bickering in some of these circles that you've been in. Maybe a little bit of like ish talking, if that's what these people around you are used to doing, and maybe you're participating in that, and maybe you feel like, are they talking about me? I'm not going to tell you whether or not they're talking about you, but did they talk about other people behind their back? Because that's going to tell you whether or not they're talking about you. That's a practice right there. There needs to be a lot of solitude, a lot of time thinking about what it is that you want and deserve for yourself. And I find that when you start to make lists of things that you deserve, it's going to be so out of alignment with the things that you have accepted in the past that it's literally going to turn your world upside down. And you know what's going to happen when your world turns upside down? You're going to go from being in a lack state to being into an abundant state. That is what you want. You want your world to turn upside down. You want this joy. You want this happiness. You want this abundance flowing in towards you. And you need to focus on that. You can't focus on this noise going on around you. Now, I'm not saying ignore it, but do not magnify that. Do not put your eyes on that. Do not drive your attention towards that. You can let noise exist around you and still be within your space of internal peace. But if you are focusing on every little bit of noise that's going on around you, it is going to drive you crazy. Focus on your internal peace and you'll actually notice that the noise disappears. Okay. What do y'all do when you guys have readings? Listen to readings. I listen to them a lot when I'm going for walks. I do long walks a lot. When I'm chilling out, laying on my couch, doing dishes. Let me know what you guys are doing while you're listening to this. Okay. How long has it been? If they haven't changed by now, they never will. Again, how long has it been? How long has it been that you've been wishing that this situation would change? How long has it been that you have been hoping that this person or these people would finally see your value? If they haven't by now, they never will. You have nothing to prove to anyone. And if you are somewhere where they make you feel like you're crazy, stay there long enough and you will become crazy. Everything is environment. Everything is the people and the influences that are around you. And if you are around people that think that you're crazy, that think that you're dumb, you're either going to be there long enough to believe that those are the things that you are, or you're actually going to become those things. Because if you're around people that think that you're dumb, what are you going to do? You're going to emulate the actions of someone dumb. Oh, I don't know where we're going. You're not going to assume leadership positions. You're going to rest on the fact that you don't know things. You're going to deny the part of yourself that is investigative, that wants to learn, that wants to read, that wants to absorb knowledge, nourish your mind. And not because you don't want to, but because you're just around, it's just the habits that you kind of fall into, and you stay there long enough. Those practices that you might have had of wanting to learn more, or wanting to find the answer, or wanting to learn the process to do something, they're going to start to get rusty. Those practices, they're not going to feel as natural. And if you have everyone around you telling you that you're crazy, it's going to make you guess your own sanity. And you stay there for long enough, it's going to actually drive you into a really, really bad mental space. And I say that because I have been there. I've been in a place where I don't believe that I became crazy, or that word actually means anything other than a term that people use to vilify people and to undermine people. But when I was in a state of being around people that made me feel like I couldn't trust my thoughts, my feelings. And not only did they massively gaslight me, but condition me enough to gaslight myself. That really takes a massive toll on your mental health. It really, really does. And it takes a really, really long time to get out of it. And if you're in the process of still just getting out of that, I'm here. I feel you. I hear you. I am with you on that journey. You can believe yourself. You can believe your thoughts. Your feelings and your thoughts have always been perfect and always been correct. Always. And you know that. You look back and be like, oh, I knew the whole time. I knew the whole time. And I just ignored that feeling. I ignored that thought. I let someone convince me otherwise. No. King of Swords, the world, the magician's strength. You are cutting through it now. You see it clearly now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. The rain's here now. It's bringing up all the muck, but once that rain's gone, you're going to see so clear and you're going to cut through the BS. Everything is open to you. It is you realizing your strength. It is you realizing your power. It is you realizing your truth. And yes, these figures and these parts and aspects of you, 1111, may be standing alone, but they are standing alone, full of love and full of abundance, full of the magnetism that is going to pull the right people towards you and repel the wrong people. Okay? If you're not polarizing, you're not magnetic, baby. Your worth and your shine has always been there on the surface for everyone to see. You are uniquely gifted with empathy, with emotion, and with sensitivity. This has been given to you because you are an earth angel fighting for truth, fairness, and love. You have been given heightened sensitivity to hurt, to manipulation, and to evil energies because you needed to be sensitive to it to fulfill your destiny as an earth angel. How else were you supposed to fulfill your role as divine protector? 1212, as I said, divine protector. It might not say that in the timestamp because I cut off a bit at the start, but it came out for me, divine protector. Sometimes you might feel like, oh, I feel everything. I'm so sensitive. Yes, you need to be, because you can feel when others are in pain. It's not just you can also feel when others are in pain, and you need that sensitivity to it. So you can learn and see who needs your help and how to help them. This is a gift that was given to you so that you can help people. It can be painful learning that these so-called flaws are actually supernatural senses given to you so that you can better tune to who needs protecting and who you need to defend against. Just validating. It can be hard. It can be a really, really hard gift to have, and it can be a brutal journey to learn that, okay, and this is why, because it's like, this is why I have to help all these other people, but I'm struggling, but I'm suffocating, but I'm drowning. I feel so much. I don't know how to get out of this hole for myself. And you do, and you will, and you have. But it's hard. But realizing these gifts as your strength and your superpower will help you see that your emotions, your sensitivity, and your empathy are actually an impenetrable shield for BS. It cannot get through. You can sniff it out a mile away. And you know that. You know that you can sense the BS. When someone comes up to you with an energy of inauthenticity, you know it, you can read it, you can feel it on such a level. And I feel like you are coming to that point where you're just actually not questioning it anymore. You're not questioning and gaslighting yourself about whether or not you feel like you should be friends with this person, you should give this person a second chance. And I feel like even more so you're knowing when it's a BS, and you're actually getting really in tune to being like, this person is authentic, but they feel like they need to put up a facade around me. this person feels uncomfortable in most situations. Like, you're actually getting to see the levels of authenticity when people are coming at you fake for an agenda to get something out of you, and when some people are coming in a little bit stiff because that's how they enter a lot of conversations, or maybe they're intimidated by you, but at their core they have a good heart. Like, you are tuning so finely to this like BS meter. So it's not just people are fully authentic or they are full of it. That's not it. There is a spectrum, and you're starting to see that, and you're starting to feel that. You are the king of boundaries. We did have the king of swords up here. You are the king of boundaries, queen of saying now, divine protector of the vulnerable and those who cannot see their own light. Divine protector of the vulnerable and those who cannot see their own light. It is a role that is, there are so many people who are given this role. And you know, you are special for that. But I feel that just as much as you are there to save other people, you will also recognize and be able to link arms with the people that are also here for that purpose. There are so many of us, because there are so many that need that support, that need to be seen, that need to be shown their light. And you can probably identify in your life the people that have shown you your light. That was their mission too. They might not even know that. A lot of these things are very unconscious, but they speak through how certain people actually can't help themselves but to try and protect other people. Those are earth angels too. And you could probably identify in your life maybe an auntie, maybe a teacher who saw your light and protected you. You are Buffy the Vampire Slayer, defeating those who would prey on the innocent. When I was thinking of this, I literally saw Buffy. Just because I watched that entire series all the way from start to finish. But just the entire mission was just for her to protect innocence. That was it. Protecting those who would be turned and influenced into darkness. Not today and never again. It is such a tricky kind of path to walk down when you are being so traumatized with trauma, manipulation, negative energy. When you're under that, it can kind of, I'm so sorry, I keep knocking the microphone. It can kind of have two endings there. In the same way that, you know, take a kid that's bullied, you know, that kid will either become highly empathetic and really kind of be a voice for the people that are being oppressed or being bullied, or that child will become a bully. And if these souls, if these innocents aren't protected, if someone doesn't come along, see their light, nurture their light, and bring them to the light, they will turn to the darkness. I'm using these terms metaphorically, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, they will become the bully. That's where these people come from. That's where these negative energies come from. They come from a cycle of, I want to say the A word, but I feel like I'm going to get demonetized. I don't know if that word is, I've probably said it plenty of times here. That's what happens in the cycle of trauma. There we go. They may have called you crazy, sensitive, over emotional, but did they say you were wrong? Or did they just make you feel like that conclusion was crazy? I'm going to say that again. They may have called you crazy, sensitive, over emotional, but did they say you were wrong? Oldest trick in the book. They don't need to say that you're wrong. They can just make you doubt yourself. And then you'll say you're wrong. 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords. The way that certain people have made you doubt yourself, and in turn, when you have been doubting yourself, doubting your truth, you have been rejecting and abandoning yourself. No. We don't do that anymore. Not in this house. Did they actually say you were wrong, or did they make you doubt what you thought, what you saw, what you felt? There is a difference. And now you don't ever doubt your powers, your senses, because those were divinely given and they are bang on every time. Oh, universe, please, let's see if there are any more tarot messages to come through in this. That was so crazy. When I first got that download, I was like, when I was hit that, did they say you were wrong? That gaslight be shining bright sometimes, you know? And sometimes we're a little moth to the flame. We think that's it. We think that's the truth. You are the truth. You are the truth. You've always been the truth. You've always known the truth. 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your truth back. You're absolutely taking your truth back, and you are building something that is so incredible for yourself. And it is based entirely on your skills, your intelligence, your mind, your talent, your work ethic, all the things that these people would want to say that you aren't. Look at how you're building your life based on the opposite of what they thought of you. On you being smart, capable, collected, calm. Drop in the comments below if suddenly you cut these people out of your life and suddenly you weren't oversensitive all the time. Suddenly you were very calm. Yeah, sometimes it's actually not that you are oversensitive. Sometimes it's people putting you into a heightened state. Sometimes people are treating you so badly and your fight response ignites. And that's normal. That's normal. And you learn that more and more that you are away from those people. I have another download coming up for this collective that was about people who've gone no contact. So stay tuned for that one coming up. I'm going to try and film that one today as well. Because yeah, backlog. Let's get into the oracle cards. Just another quick reminder. Enter for the giveaway, the free reading giveaway. You've got like 2 days. So if you commented once, you're in the draw. Let's get into it. Sorry, I got distracted. My mind's been doing that a bit lately. Subscribe, comment goodgood down below. Subscribe and comment goodgood. Let me give you a free reading. We can do a little 2024 reading. Do a little forecast, little personal forecast. Let's do that. All right, universe, please, insight and information. What words do you have? Words of wisdom, words of warning for this beautiful collective as they go about their day today. Thank you. We have, am I crazy or is it the moon, the shaman, lunatic, insights, cosmos? Your emotions have always been your truth. Your emotions have always been your truth. I want you to comment down below. My emotions have always been my truth. And I will no longer gaslight myself. I will no longer gaslight my intuition. We're not doing that here. We're locking in with our intuition. We're locking in with our bodies. We're locking in with the things that our body is saying to us so that we can be more in touch and more in tune with the universe, with God, with our angels, with the signs. It's time to come home, goddess of the sea, abundance, purification, ego. We had that clarity message come through. We have the cleansing, detoxing message come through. We have the water here. It's time to come home. We even have this little person in a raincoat because the rain, the insane rain that's been going on, the change coming, the muck coming up to the surface and you letting it go into calmer waters, coming back home to yourself, not focusing on the noise of people thinking this, that, and whatever else about you. What do you think about you? Do you think you're beautiful? Do you think you're successful? Do you think you're abundant? Do you feel like you're valuable? Do you feel like you are a benefit to the people in your life? These are the things that are important. Growing pains, oof. Healing, patience, unconscious. And on the card it says, it's a process. Let yourself be okay with this process as it is happening. Let yourself start to awaken to your intuition. All these beautiful things are happening for you. You have a gift and you have a purpose with it. Your emotions are your superpower. The more you lock into that, the more you see they are your truth, the more you will start to be able to tune in even more with that gift that you have been given. All right. Last ones, universe, please. Last words for the beautiful collective here. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Super important for you to start putting into practice, like, because you are such an empath, because you are highly sensitive, make it a regular thing. It needs to be minimum once a week. Minimum. Try and make it 2 or 3 times a week. Set a timer for 20 minutes, half an hour. Get your feet, get your body against the ground, like actual the ground, not just like grass in a build. It needs to be the ground. It needs to be connected to the earth. Get yourself into that space. Go camping, like do something. If that's something that's on you, I don't know why that blurted out of me, but maybe that's something that you guys do. Know that that's a really, really helpful thing to you, to literally be laying in nature, connected to the electromagnetic field of the earth. That is what you need. That needs to be a regular thing. Everyone sort out their schedules. Find a way to make grounding a regular part of your schedule. Once again, enter into the free reading giveaway. Subscribe to this channel, comment good below. I'm announcing those literally in the next few days, so get into that. Otherwise, thank you so much for spending this time with me and for being so patient with these readings as I've taken big gaps with these big moments going on in my life. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.